We here to talk about Schmirkio, Durkio. We here to talk what's happening. This big K.A. We back in this thing. K2 Goody sleep with a cut up a ton. You know the big dog on a ton. Basically, as you know, this court case with Lil Durk. He's locked up for this murder for hire situation. We're gonna get into it more again. We're gonna talk about some other situations that came across this as well. Hey, a lot of news. Hey, I ain't gonna lie with this whole Diddy trial. A lot of other news is happening. So hey, I'm gonna be late on some shit. But anyways, right? So we got basically his lawyer stating that only weak-legged prosecutors take hip hop RICO cases. See, this is the thing. As much as yes, whatever, his lawyer's standing up for Durk, and that's what you're supposed to do. Let's keep it a buck. If Durk wasn't a multi-millionaire or even a millionaire in just, you wouldn't take this case because yeah, you would be whatever. As much as we sit here and we like Durk, shit, I want Lil Durk out. I love Lil Durk music. Y'all know that. I've been fucking with Lil Durk since the drill movement started, like what 2012 and all that shit. So I've been fucking with this nigga. With that being said, right? Bro, as we can see, a lot of these niggas is getting caught up on RICO cases. Yes, we know it was made for the Al Capones and the John Gottis and all this shit. As we can see with the whole Diddy case, they have him for a RICO because they're saying he's using his organization and his enterprise to fuel this sex trafficking and all this other bullshit that he's alleged of doing. So, again, when you catch him in this situation and allegedly he put out a hit on Quando Rondo because of the whole King Von situation, you could say he's fueling his enterprise or his record label, OTF, and whatever money he has coming in from music, and he's using that to fuel people to do crimes and do all this other shit and buy guns and all this other shit. So, of course, yeah, people are going to link this as a RICO. Yes, it is a hip-hop music RICO, but again, y'all is using these enterprises. Y'all make it seem like y'all getting legal money, and then y'all go do some other shit. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Durk is guilty or he did whatever he did, but we just going to read the statement from his lawyer and see what's happening with the little situation. But again, I could see them making a case. Again, especially if it's proven true, this is like a big break, because if I'm a lawyer, I'm like, yeah, I was on that case. I proved that such and such was guilty. Or if you are defending Durk and you're like, yeah, I prove such and such was innocent, this and that. And you're going to get more calls for more clients and stuff like that. At the end of the day, as a lawyer and you go to school for this, it's also you building a name for yourself and getting more clients. Because if you're that good of a lawyer, more clients are going to come. And the more busy you're going to be and the more money you're going to get. So, of course, let's not act like this isn't a quid quo pro, however the fuck you say that. But yeah, that's what it is basically. So, with that, we'll see exactly what's going on with the little situation. But, yeah, let's talk about it real quick. Free Durk, you already know what it is. RP King Von, RP Lopez. Again, I don't feel like people like that should have passed a bit. Anyway, hey, I hope Quando good, Quando in jail. Like, again, it's just fucked up situation. This all started from some other shit, and it be like that. Also, well, before I even get into it, I didn't like when Durk was doing all that shit. Like, not to say, because me, as much as, hey, listen, I am a religious person, but I know he's Muslim. He was a practicing Muslim, or he became a practicing Muslim. And, you know, he was showing love to all the fallen Chicago people. He was putting FBG Duck, he was putting Lil JoJo. He was showing all love for all that, right? And it is a part of growing up and growth, because it's like, hey, listen, we was trying to take each other's lives for nothing. So I can commend that and respect that. But even with that being said, it's also one of those situations where it's like, well, big dog, like, these motherfuckers ain't really got no love for you, and let's not act like if it was any different or it was another situation, like, they wouldn't try to unalive you. So it's like, maybe you tempting fates over here because shit's still a little wacky. You ain't know how that gonna be. So, like, one of those situations where they being said, but hey, let's get into it. So Durk recently received a new criminal charge in the superseding murder for hire indictment, so his legal situation just became more complicated. But his lawyer, Drew Fiddling, I hope that's how you say it. If I'm mispronouncing your name, it is what it is. I'm calling you as Drew, but anyways, is determined to clear his name and prove his alleged innocence. Recently, the attorney sat down with DJ Academics for an interview on these and many other rap legal matters. One of them was the prevalence of hip-hop RICO cases such as the Wild Social. Listen. Sadly, a lot of these niggas, I don't know what it is, when they come up, That's why I kind of do like the pivot little baby did do when he was like, oh yeah, the full PF situation, I'm gonna change that, can't be fucked with or whatever have you. Cause yeah, a lot of niggas was getting caught up and baby said, I can't tie like that no more cause niggas be getting locked up. Little baby caught wind of it and he like, you know what, I'm gonna switch up my shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas should have switched up your shit. If that's your gang on the block, that's your gang on the block. That's cool. You know, throw up your set, whatever. Woo, you know what I'm saying? Do all that. But, yo, bro, now you in the legal business. At least hide it better. Try to hide it better. At least. Like, y'all niggas will just let that shit out in the open. But anyways. That's why. Because I remember there was a point where it was like, Young Stoner Life, Young Slime. But then there was also some shit called Young Slime Life. And I remember I reported on it one time. Or I was going to report on it one time. And I was like, is these niggas linked to YSL, the record label? Because I'm perplexed and confused. Because it's basically the same acronym. So again, y'all niggas was doing too much, bro. Come on, bro. It's important to clarify that Durk is not the subject of the RICO case in federal court. Regardless, Drew compared certain prosecutors' pursuit of racketeering cases to how steroids impact basketball. It made hitting a baseball easier, the legal representative reportedly remarked. Hey, listen, you gotta have some type of talent. It's not like if I went to go take like some performance enhancers, I could just go hit a baseball. Just, nigga, I need some eye coordination. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need a little something. I can't just do that off the strength. Just me personally. I can't just do that off the strength. I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all can. I just can't do that off the strength. Anyways. It's just that. That's what RICO is. RICO is a weak-legged prosecutor that's scared of losing because they know it makes things easier because you don't have to prove those offenses. You just have to show a pattern of behavior. RICO to a prosecutor is steroids to a baseball player in the 90s. It just makes their job easier. Then you combine that with this crazy madness template in Fulton County, Georgia. But Drew's criticisms don't just apply to rappers facing RICO charges. Although he labels certain approaches in the music industry as BS, he thinks most of them follow a similar plan. There's a reason why, at least in the music industry, there is such BS and so unfair. Drew expressed in a clip caught by Academic Stevie on Twitter. Look at some of those overt acts, right? A picture. I mean, it would literally be a picture at a gas station. So a client goes to their own neighborhood, takes a picture, and now they're going back there. And the Instagram picture is an overact to support the RICO allegation. So, by the way, the trial is going to start in October. I believe it says here, October 4th of this year. If everything goes according to schedule, one aspect he and his family did not expect to combat so heavily involves his lyrical content. By the way, I guess this is, they got rid of that. They struck his lyrics away. They're not considering his lyrics anymore, so that's gone. Because honestly, if that's bro, I'm not going to say some niggas be self-snitching in the songs. I do understand that. But even still, if you're just going to go with every artist and do that, then nigga, you just going to have a long day. You're going to have a long day doing these cases. But yeah, that's really it. I'm not going to say I get it in a sense because, you just got to prove like they on some bullshit and this all ties in. So I do get what Lil Durk's lawyer is saying. But at the same time, it's like, it is what it is. Now, see, the only thing with the Diddy thing is the feds came out. Now, the feds, when they swing, they ain't trying to miss. So that's a whole nother situation. So, we'll see what happens with that. But I ain't mad at this. We'll see exactly what's going on. We'll see. Court case starts in October, a couple months away. Hold on, we in May. June, July, August, September, October. 5. Oh, yeah, 5th month. 10th month, October. I'm an idiot. But yeah, we're going to see exactly what goes on with that little situation. Besides that, you already know what it is. Friendly Neighborhood Cat A signing out for today. Black TJ Deadweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, try to hit a little bit more. You heard me. And I'm gone. Slimes and peace, y'all. Aye.